my plan. I say lob it to Ryan Perez in the paint off a couple of screens.
Esquivel to Garcia. Off the deflection. Los Fresnos comes back and wins. Santa Maria will put up a three. Bang! Santa Maria!
There's Warner. Here comes a headed jam. Count it for two. Field. Adios! And the Falcons win on a walk-off. And it's saved. What a game. Cortez smacked
To the left. That is gone.
lob for Perez. That's my play. Off the backboard. Count it. And a win. And a win. Ryan Perez wins the game for the Santa Rosa Warriors, and they go. And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another broadcast here on Rio Sports Live as we are coming to you tonight from Kennedy, Texas, as we are set for this matchup between Hallettsville and Bishop in the regional quarterfinals. The home plate umpires on the scene, getting the lineup cards exchanged by the two coaches. Game one of a best of three here on a beautiful evening for softball as we start with bright sun-soaked skies and a beautiful facility here at the park in Kennedy, Texas. Game one of a best of three. We'll have game two on Saturday. So these teams will have a chance to play this game and then turn around and will be on a day's rest, resuming this series on Saturday afternoon. Emilio Flores on the camera as he is taking a look as we are waiting for the pregame festivities to begin. I'll take a break. When I come back, we'll run down your starting lineups. Bishop is the home team. Hallettsville is the visitors. All three games will be played right here if it goes three. It's the best two of three, and game one is right after this.
Leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD. Excellence is our tradition.
Uniforms, etc., you're gonna find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's in Harlingen.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Hi, my name is Angela Rodriguez, and I am one of the owners here at Main Street Boutique and Bistro. We heard about the rent subsidy grant, so we contacted Rebecca Castillo with the EDC, and she was very helpful. She told us, what we needed to do, the requirements, and helped us go through the application process.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation.
And a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
And he throws it. Back here on Rio Sports Live, and we're on the pregame show. And as we take a look, the Bishop Badgers over there are the home teams. And on the other side of the field is the Lady Brahmas of the Hallettsville. and they'll be the visitors. Let's take a look at the starting lineup. Courtney Wojtek will lead it off and playing in center field for the Lady Brahmas, followed by Caitlin Poshaski, who's playing in left field. Hitting third tonight is Macy Yansky, who's playing at third base. Hitting fourth is Emma Grommen. She's playing shortstop and hitting in the cleanup spot. Kaylee Olivares is pitching today in the circle. She's hitting in the 5 spot, followed by Gracie Shimmick, who's the DP, hitting in the 6th spot. Emily Meagle is playing first base and hitting in the 7th spot. Katie Zachary is playing in right field. She's hitting 8th. And Kai Lange is playing second base and hitting in the number 9 spot. That means Julie Midolchik is catching as the flex player. Wojtak, Poshaski, Yansky, Grommen, Olivares, Shimmick, Meagle, Zachary, and Lange for the Lady Brahmas. Take a look at Bishop. They'll be starting with Hannah Griffith leading off, playing shortstop, followed by Alina Cruz, who's in center field hitting second. Andrea Martinez is pitching to start this game. She's hitting in the 3 spot, followed by Sadie Flores, who's playing at third base and hitting cleanup. Kiara Cruz, that is playing in the catching spot, hitting 5th. Evelyn Valadez, the DP, hits 6th. Emily Taylor, playing second base, hits 7th. Mia Tamez hits 8th and plays first base, and Maddie Pena is in left field, hitting in the 9 spot. Savannah Berentius is playing right field as the flex. Griffith, Cruz, Martinez, Flores, Cruz, Valadez, Taylor, Tamez, and Pena for the Lady Badgers. They are announcing the 2 teams. We'll take a look at that and see if we can pick up the PA announcer here from Kennedy. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
See you later, touchdown.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Hi, I'm Rod Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown. Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito. Back here on our pregame show, and we have the national anthem in the books, and the 2 teams are ready to roll with this one as the Bishop Lady Badgers are taking on the Hallettsville Lady Brahmas. Pitching is Andrea Martinez. Catching is Kiara Cruz for the Lady Badgers. Leading things off will be Courtney Wojtek. And welcome again to our broadcast as we get you set here from Kennedy. Our appreciation to the Kennedy School District for assisting us with a place to broadcast this game. Appreciation for both schools for being part of allowing us to broadcast this as well. And we do, again, appreciate everyone that is involved in this and allowing us to be here and participate in this. Those fans that are watching out there, social media will help us in a big way if you'll share the link on our social media. Let other fans know these games are going on. It does assist in getting our numbers up where we need to be in order to have the proper advertising, to have that in place. So if you're watching this game wherever you may be, share the link to let other fans know what's going on. If you're watching on our YouTube channel, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. That too assists us in getting the numbers. When you're doing something that's free of charge to fans and free of charge to schools, then you rely 1,000% on advertising, and they rely on our numbers. And it starts with subscriptions on our YouTube channel, and right behind that, the views, follow, share on our Facebook, which assists us there. Again, this is game one of a best of three between these two teams. Bishop is the home team to start it off in the white uniforms with the green trim. Hallettsville will be in the maroon colors with the visiting uniforms. And they will get a break due to graduations taking place at Bishop tomorrow. And so there'll be a break and allow these two teams to regroup for Saturday's game two. It's a warm evening, but certainly compared to yesterday when rains just came flooding through most of the areas that we cover, this is just ideal conditions. Emilio Flores on the camera is in the sunshine. That'll be going away a little bit later on. There's a few shadows creeping across the field, but they'll start this game in bright sunshine. And the way it's positioned, the sun will only come into play on a ball hit in the left field corner. We are set to begin this action from Kennedy. A good crowd was filing in here. They were picking up copies of the Rio Sports Live print, the magazine, which is the May edition. We also will have the June edition, which I'll talk about a little bit later on. But the May edition already out, and fans have been picking them up at our broadcast. And if you haven't received one just yet, just let us know, and we'll make an attempt to get one in your hands. First pitch of the evening is outside for ball one. 1-0 to Wojtek. Wojtek playing center field. Batting from the left-hand side. Takes the next one, and that's ball two to start her off. Wojtek and then Poshaski. Yankski will hit. Anybody gets on, Grauman will hit here in the first inning. 2-0 pitch is on the way. That's in there for a strike call. 2 balls and a strike. We knew as we positioned the camera that we would be dancing with the first base coaches here. And so we'll be doing our best to get you the best angle of the action that we can get you. There's a swing and a miss. And strike two, evens the count at 2-2 on Wojtek. Wojtek took the first two out of the strike zone. Count now even, the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a pop-up on the infield. Easy play and reeled in for the first out by Hannah Griffith. One down as Wojtek's retired and brings in Caitlin Poshaski. Poshaski will hit from the right side. She'll be playing left field today, and she's ready, stands in. Martinez spins the first one home, and it's high for ball one. Poshaski playing in left field. Base is empty with one out here in the first. Waits, and here comes the next one. That's way high for ball two. Same situation as Wojtek. First two out of the strike zone. Delivered by Martinez. She came back to get the hitter and has to bring one in now to Poshaski. Does. It's right down central for a strike call. 2 balls into strike to Poshaski. Yankski on deck. Next pitch to Poshaski. Low, ball 3 and a 3-1 count. Andrea Martinez in the center circle. Is ready, spins it home. Swing and a foul ball back to the screen, and we're full at 3-2. Give us a shout out. I'm watching on our Facebook right now. Give us a shout out where you're watching the game from, who you're rooting for. Always neat to see the reach on Rio Sports Live as to where we have our viewers coming from. 3-2 count. Poshaski waits. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. Gobbled up there. Throw across on time. Sadie Flores patrolling third base, and there's 2 down. 2 balls on the infield. A pop out and now a ground ball. And it brings in Macy Yansky. Yansky playing third base today. Is ready, waits, first pitch. That's in there for a strike call. First 2 have been retired by Martinez. She's working quickly, stands on, and delivers the next one. Up high for a ball, evens the count of 1-1. A pop out to short, a ground ball to third. 2 down as Yansky steps to the plate. Count even at 1-1. She waits. And the next one. Swinging a hard hit ball right to short on a hop. Throw across. Inning over. Good play over there at shortstop. Gobbling that up, Hannah Griffith. And the inning comes to an end for the Lady Brahmas. In the inning, no runs, no hits, no walks, no errors, nobody left. We head to the bottom of the first inning. Bishop will hit. We're scoreless from Kennedy. This is Rio Sports Live.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand. And he throws it down. Back here on Rio Sports Live, we head to the bottom of the first inning. Standing in the center circle for the Lady Brahmas of Hallettsville is Kaylee Olivares. First pitch is underway to Hannah Griffith. And again, we knew as we put this camera here, we may be dealing with coaches standing right in our line of sight. We'll see if we can adjust Emilio a little bit later on and move his camera out of the way of those coaches. Ball 2 misses to Hannah Griffith. Griffith leading off, followed by Alina Cruz and Andrea Martinez. Anybody gets on here for the Lady Badgers, that means that Sadie Flores will hit. Next pitch is in there for a strike call. Bottom of the first. Hallettsville went down in order in the top of this inning. Griffith leading it off. Pops that one foul. That's playable, and a catch is made for the out. Reeled in by Midolchik for the first down of the inning. Kaylee Olivares, right-handed pitcher with a lot of power, stands in, ready to go. First pitch, Alina Cruz takes it out of the strike zone for ball one. 1-0, Cruz trying to become the first base runner of the ball game. Stands in, she plays center field today. Takes one, that's in there for a strike call. They'll call that a little low, ball two. That froze Cruz at the plate. Hits that one on the ground, a foul ball down the third base side. Count goes to 2-1. Martinez pitching. Kiara Cruz catching today. That's your battery for Hallettsville. And that's in there for a strike call. Evens the count at 2-2. Two balls and two strikes. Next pitch. Strike three called. First strikeout of the ball game recorded by Olivares. Two down, and it brings in Andrea Martinez. Takes an off-speed pitch high for ball one. Looking ahead to Hallettsville in the second, they'll have Grauman, Olivares, and Shimmick. That means it's 4, 5, and 6 in the lineup in the second inning. Here we are in the bottom of the first. Two down. Martinez waits, takes it high for ball two. Two balls, no strikes on the number 3 hitter for the Bishop Lady Badgers. Martinez ready. That's in there, strike one. 2-1 the count. Two balls and a strike on Martinez. That's in there for a strike call. Ooh, that missed outside. He called it. All right, we'll have to watch this umpire a little more. He's throwing that right hand up ever so slightly on that punch out. Has decoyed yours truly twice. 3-1 pitch. That's ball 4 and a walk. So a base runner for the Lady Badgers, a 2-out walk. And it brings in Sadie Flores. First we'll get a courtesy runner in for Bishop, as that's Ashlyn Scott. Scott will run the bases. Flores at the plate. Stands in from the right-hand side, is ready. Pitch coming, is outside for a ball. 1-0, down at first base. Scott. That drew the attention, at the very least, of the catcher. Olivares is ready, spins it home. Swinging a hard hit ball into center field. That's a hit. Down to second base, on her way to third. Throw there, and safe at third base. Ashlyn Scott, non-stop. And watch on our replay on this ball hit. Lady Badgers with something going now. First and third. Still 2 down. Kiara Cruz stands in. First pitch outside for a ball. A 2-out walk and now a single. First and third for the Lady Badgers. Cruz catching today for the Bishop Badgers. Takes it, hits it hard, base hit up the middle, runs, scores. 1-0 Lady Badgers on an RBI single by Kiara Cruz. All this with 2 outs. And now first and second as Evelyn Valadez will check in. Before that, a conference in the center circle. Emilio, I've got that. Remember, if they score a run, you got to follow that player that scored all the way into the dugout. Then you can come back to the girl that got the hit, okay? And back here with our runners at first and second base. Valadez steps in as the DP. Hitting from that right side as Bishop is tallied a run here in the first inning. First pitch, that's a hard hit ball into right field. Back over the right fielder's head. 1 run scores. Second run coming around third. They'll wave her home. On her way to third. Stand up, triple, 2 RBIs, 3-0. Valadez took it over the right fielder's head. And we'll see on the replay as the ball got into the wall, already 2 runs scoring. And down to third base, Valadez. 3 runs across for Bishop. A pop out, a strikeout to start the inning, and then a walk, 2 singles, and now a triple for Bishop, and they're up 3-0. That'll bring in Emily Taylor. Taylor hitting from the right side. Her first trip to the plate, first pitch. High and away for a ball. That's the strike. One ball and a strike. Next pitch. Change up. Catcher knocks it down, keeps it right there at her feet. Count goes to 2-1. Ball 3. Now it's a 3-1 count on Emily Taylor. Taylor waits. Runner at third and 2 outs here in the first. Swings and pops that foul out of play. Count goes to full 3-2. Bottom of the first inning, and Bishop has plated 3. Looking to get that extra run across if they can get Valadez home from third base. The 3-2 pitch to Taylor. Fouled away. Three balls and 2 strikes. Kayla Oliveras trying to get out of this first inning now for Hallettsville. Next pitch. Struck her out, caught her looking, and the inning comes to an end. For Bishop, in the first, they'll score 3 runs. They'll do so on 3 hits. The big one, a 2 RBI triple off the bat of Evelyn Valladez. We head to the second inning. Our score, Bishop leads it 3-0, and this is Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarras, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen.
Back here on Real Sports Live as we are in the top of the second inning. And for Hallettsville, it'll be the 4, 5, and 6 hitters at the plate. Emma Grumman, followed by Kaylee Olivares. And Kaylee will be followed by Gracie Schmick. Strike 1. After ball 1, it's a 1-1 count, as Andrea Martinez has been staked to 2 runs. There's a pop foul back behind the plate, and the catch is made for the out. Tough play over there by the screen. Tough play on Emilio trying to keep up with it. 1 down. Brings in Kaylee Olivares. Olivares is standing in. First pitch to her. In there for strike 1. 0-1 to Olivares. Next pitch coming. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2 quick strikes as Martinez gets ahead. Next pitch to Olivares. Misses for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch coming. Swing and a miss. Struck her out. Two down. And that'll bring in Gracie Schmick. Schmick stands in. The DP today. And the first pitch to her. Swinging a ground ball to short, or second that is. Picked up, throw over, and a quick 1-2-3 second inning. No runs, no hits for Hallettsville, no errors, no walks, and nobody left. We head to the bottom of this second inning. Bishop leads this one 3-0. See you later, touchdown.
Hi, my name is Angela Rodriguez, and I am one of the owners here at Main Street Boutique and Bistro. We heard about the rent subsidy grant, so we contacted Rebecca Castillo with the EDC, and she was very helpful. She told us, what we needed to do, the requirements, and helped us go through the application process.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation
and a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
And he throws it down. Back here on Rio Sports Live, and we head to the bottom of the second inning for Bishop. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. To Mia Thomas leading off. And the Bishop coach has decided he's going to be front and center in our screen. That's a foul ball back to the screen. That hitter. So hit by a pitch. Emilio is prevented from getting that batter's shot. Our vision isn't in that good a spot either, as you can see, regardless of the camera angle we select. There's a pitch that's low for a ball. To Matty Pena. Olivares gave up the 3 runs in the first inning on 3 hits. Next pitch coming. Pena bunts it. Good one down the third baseline. Throw to first. Out there. Sacrifice is good. Runner down to second base. For the Bishop Lady Badgers, and here comes the top of the order. As Hannah Griffith strolls to the plate. First one to Griffith, swinging, fouls it and misses it for strike 1. Oh, and 1 on Griffith. She's back in, next pitch coming. That's in there for strike called. 2 strikes on Griffith. Is ready, next one coming. A little high for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Griffith. Hitting here with a runner at second base. And 1 out in the second. Swings through that. Strikes out. Second out of the inning. Third strikeout of the game recorded by Olivares. And here's Alina Cruz. Cruz, a strikeout victim, 0 for 1 on the day. First pitch to her. Misses for ball 1. Hallettsville in the third will have the 7, 8, and 9 hitters up. Cruz waits. Swings and fouls that. And that's out of reach. Count goes to 1-1. In the first inning, first two were retired for Bishop, and then they plated those 3 runs as 4 consecutive hitters reached base. Strike 2 called. And Olivares within a strike of getting out of this second inning and sending us to the third. That's a ball high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The Hallettsville coach in the top of this inning was courtesy enough to move to the side. If we can get the same courtesy out of Bishop, we're in good shape for a good view from this limited visibility spot at Kennedy. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Alina Cruz. And ball 4. So the inning continues with a 2-out walk. Brings in Andrea Martinez. Martinez waits, 2 aboard, first pitch. Check swing, that's a strike call. Oh, 0-1 on Martinez. Olivares for Hallettsville trying to work through this 2-on, 2-out jam. And misses for a ball. One and one. Martinez, next pitch. Swinging a pop fly into right field. Right fielder goes back, makes the catch. And the inning comes to an end. In the inning for Bishop, no runs, no hits, a walk, a hit batsman, 2 left on board. They've stranded 3 in the game. We head to the top of the third. For Hallettsville, 7, 8, and 9 in the lineup will be hitting. They trail in this one by the score of 3-0. This is Real Sports Live.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you, Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Back here on Real Sports Live, and we are set to go as the third inning rolls around. Meagle steps in. First pitch is in there for strike 1 for Hallettsville. Meagle, followed by Katie Zachary, Kai Lange. Anybody gets on back to the top of the order, Courtney Wojtek will hit. 1 ball and 1 strike. Andrea Martinez is ready. And she spins the next one home. Swinging a foul ball back to the screen. Count goes to 1-2 on Emily Meagle. Meagle, a right-handed hitter. Trying to solve. Martinez, ground ball. That's a foul ball down the third baseline. Count stays 1-2. Defensively for the Lady Badgers, over at first base, Mia Tamez. Down at second base, Emily Taylor. At shortstop, Hannah Griffith. And at third is Sadie Flores. Get to the outfield in a moment. Next pitch coming, the 1-2. And a swing and a miss and a strikeout. One down as Meagle down on strikes. Martinez records her second strikeout of the evening. Zadie Zachary steps in. First pitch to her. Just missed for a ball. Katie Zachary, right fielder today for Hallettsville, is ready, waits for the next one. Playing a high fly ball down the right field side on the line, but caught for the out. 2 quick outs. Outfield Savannah Brincius over there for the Bishop Lady Badgers. Left to right, it's Maddie Pena in left, Alina Cruz out in center field, and then Brincius who made that catch in right field. 2 quick outs, and here's Kai Lange. Lange stands in from the left side, first pitch to her. Strike call. Oh, and 1 to Lange. Waits for the next one. Here it is. Evens the count at 1-1. Martinez recorded the Lady Brahmas in order in the first, did so in the second, and a swing and a miss, strike 2. She's within a strike of doing the same here in the third. Looking ahead for Bishop in the third, it'll be Hannah. Be the 4, 5, and 6 hitters due up. Lange at the plate, waits. That just misses for ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Next pitch coming. That's low for ball 3. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Lange trying to get on. If she can, the top of the order is right behind her. Three, 2 pitch. Swing and a miss. A strikeout. Inning comes to an end for Hallettsville in the third. No runs, no hits, no errors, no walks, nobody left. 9 in a row retired by Andrea Martinez to start this one. And Bishop will hit in the third. As they do so, they lead this one by the score of 3-0. This is Rio Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I helped to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable. For condo and beach house rentals, call and visit the website today. Island Services.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Back here at Kennedy, Texas, on a Thursday night. Hallettsville taking on Bishop in a regional quarterfinal softball matchup. 3-0 score as Bishop leads. They scored all three of their runs in the first inning. And they hit here in the third. Sadie Flores, Kiara Cruz, Evelyn Valladez, and anybody gets on Emily Taylor for the Lady Badgers. First pitch, fouled away for a strike one. Flores was part of that first inning in which the runs were scored. After a 2-out walk was issued to Andrea Martinez, Flores followed that up with a single. And that really got the carousel rolling for the Lady Badgers. Off-speed pitch. Stays a little high, evens a count at 1-1 on Flores. After she singled, she came around and scored on the triple by Evelyn Valladez. Grounds this one into left field. That's a base hit. Second hit of the game for Sadie Flores. And the leadoff hitter is aboard for the Lady Badgers. And it brings in Kiara Cruz. Cruz drove in a run with an RBI single. That was in the first inning. Came around to score. And that Badger first. Hits here with a runner at first. Takes it low and inside for a ball. Again, the Bishop coach, we're at his mercy. If he elects, he can stand directly in our way for our camera, and there's not much we can do about it. If he stays just wide, we're okay. Next pitch. Foul ball out of play. Count evens at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kind of wish the Bishop coach would stand in the shade like the Hallettsville coach. Then we'd make it. One ball, 1 strike, 1 on, nobody out. Cruz waits. Next pitch coming. A little high. Ball 2. Oliveras has struck out 3 in the ball game. Working here with the runner on. That's a little high. Count goes to 3-1 on Kiara Cruz. Cruz stands in. Here's a 3-1. Swing and chops that to third. There's a play at first. Out there. Runner down to second. No throw. Cruz is retired for the first out of the inning. That'll bring in Evelyn Valladez. Valladez had the biggest hit in that first inning when she tripled, driving in 2 runs. Takes that one away. It gets away. Back to the screen. Runner down to third base. Ball 1 on Valladez. Chance to drive in a run with a runner down at third base. Pitch coming, swings, fouls that away. Count goes even to 1-1. Valladez waits. Olivares is ready, spins it home. That's a strike call. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 on, 1 out as Sadie Flores, who led off the inning with a single, stands down at third base. Next pitch. In the dirt for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On Evelyn Valladez. Next pitch coming. Off speed pitch. Misses for ball 3 and now a full count. 1 walk issued in the game thus far by Kaylee Olivares. That runner came around and scored back in the first inning. 3-2 pitch. Swinging a foul ball on our side. Count stays at 3-2. Three balls and 2 strikes. Olivares trying to retire Valladez. Spins it home. Swinging a hard hit ball. Deep center field. Back. That's over the center fielder's head. And over the wall for a ground rule double. Drives in a run. Another RBI for Valladez. Watch on our Josh Moody replay. She sends that one over the center fielder's head and on a hop over the fence for the ground rule double. 4-0 Bishop. Valladez having a big start to this series. 2 for 2 with a double and a triple and 3 RBIs. And the Lady Badgers having some fun over there in their dugout after plating a 4th run here in this game. Brings in Emily Taylor. And Taylor's going to reach. Brings in Mia Thomas. Bishop has already shown the ability to score after 2 outs in an inning. They plated 3 in that first inning after 2 were out. Pitch coming. Thomas fouls it away. Strike 1 on Thomas. Next pitch coming. Outside for a ball. Evens the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 on, 1 out here in the 3rd inning. For Hallettsville, you look ahead, top of the order in the 4th inning. A lot of softball left in this contest. Next pitch coming. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. That's through for a hit. They'll hold the runner at 3rd as a strong throw comes in. Bases loaded for Bishop. Thomas took it right back up the middle. And the Lady Badgers have loaded the bases for Maddie Pena. Pena steps in. Laid down a sacrifice bunt her first time. Takes strike 1. You like the Olivares approach. She came right after Pena. Nowhere to put her on the base paths. Have to reach back for a little extra. Working here with the bases loaded. Next one, swing and a miss and an off-speed pitch, strike 2. Olivares taking it on her own, saying, hey, let's end this right here. Let's go to work at the plate, but get through this first. Pena waits. That one just missed for a ball. 1-2. Olivares working on Pena, brings it home. There's a foul ball, had her off balance. Pena stays alive at the plate, getting just a piece of that for the foul ball. On deck is Hannah Griffith. You talk about top of the order. Bishop has it standing on deck. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 called. Big strikeout recorded by Olivares, her 4th of the game. She gets Pena. Still 2 aboard, and up steps Hannah Griffith. Griffith 0 for 2 on the day. First pitch. Low gets away, runner coming home, trying to score, and safe there. Five-0 ball game. Valladez came in to score. They'll attend to her. We'll be right back.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history. There are over one.
Back here at Mayo Sports Live at Kennedy. Shaken up after scoring that run, Evelyn Valladez. On a ball that got away. It's a 5-0 game. Bishop scored 3 runs in the first. Have scored 2 more here in the third. And the ball is up high for a 2-0 count. Make it now 3-0 on Hannah Griffith. 2 aboard. They're on second and third. Griffith due for a hit, 0 for 2 on the day. Waits. Here it is. Takes it. It gets away. Run's going to come home to score. 6-0 ball game. Down to second base, uncontested, is Griffith. Tamez over at third. Griffith joins her on the base paths. And here comes Alina Cruz. First, we have a conference. First in the center circle, that's concluded. Now the base runners and Alina Cruz for Bishop wrap up their meeting. And Cruz steps to the plate. Struck out victim in the first. Walked in the second. Bats again here in the third. The 8th hitter to hit for Bishop here this third inning. Takes strike one. Cruz waits. Next pitch. A ground ball foul. Count goes 0-2. There's a ground ball to third. Gobbled up there. Throw across in time, and the inning comes to an end. Bishop sends 8 to the plate. They score 3 runs. They do so on 3 hits. They leave 2 more on the base. They've left 4 in the game. We head to the 4th. Hallettsville will have 1, 2, and 3 in the lineup when they hit. And from Kennedy, this is Rio Sports Live.
Which path will you take?
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Back here, Kennedy, Texas, Thursday night. Game 1 of a best-of-3 series between the Lady Brahmas and the Lady Badgers, Bishop and Hallettsville. Hallettsville trailing 6-0, but here comes the top of the lineup. Courtney Wojtek will lead it off in the inning, followed by Caitlin Poshowski and Macy Yansky. Anybody gets on, it'll be the cleanup hitter as they go to work here in the 4th. First pitch, and away we go. Strike called to Wojtek, who's 0 for 1. Hit it to short her first time up in the air. Next pitch. Fouls that one for strike 2. 0-2. Martinez has been staked to this 6-run lead and has breezed through the lineup for 1 trip through. Second time through, she works. Here it is. Swinging a pop up out to shortstop. Second time in the game. Same result. Wojtek pops out, and that's the way the 4th begins. Brings it Poshowski. Caitlin grounded to third her first time up. And she stands in. And the first one's coming. Martinez continues just to throw strikes. Next one coming. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Martinez has recorded 3 strikeouts in the game. She's ready. Brings the 0-2 home. Way high for a ball. Wasted for a pitch. Ball 1. No game here tomorrow. This series resumes on Saturday, as Bishop will have graduation tomorrow. There's a swing and a miss and a strikeout. Second out of the inning, 4th strikeout of the game recorded by Martinez. As I was talking about during the pregame show, with this break, win or lose game 1, you have a full day of preparation to get ready for that game 2, which is on Saturday. Then, of course, you flip the switch. If you get it to game 3, there's not much time to wait. There's a hard fly ball into deep left field. Back, and it's past the left fielder. Stopping at first is Yansky. And for Hallettsville, that's their first base runner, first hit of the game, as Yansky made a bid with a deep ball to left field. That'll bring in Emma Graham. Grauman, that is. Grauman stands in. First pitch to her. High for a ball. Grauman on the day is 0 for 1. Hits this one into right field. That's a base. Oh, they'll call it a foul ball. One ball, one strike as Grauman made a bid for an opposite field, what would have been an RBI hit. Yansky had a great jump off of that swing. Was already on second base before that ball ever even came close to landing. Good speed at first for Grauman. 1-1 pitch. Strike call. One and two now on Grauman. Here it is. Strike three called, inning over. Martinez strikes out 2 in the inning, has struck out 5 in the game. For Hallettsville in the 4th, no runs, 1 hit, no walks, no errors. They leave 1. We head to the bottom of the 4th, and in this one, Bishop leads it 6-0. This is Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc. You're gonna find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarras, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Hi, my name is...
We are back here at Kennedy as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. The Bishop Lady Badgers lead this one 6-0. They'll have the 3, 4, and 5 hitters due up. Andrea Martinez, Sadie Flores, and Kiara Cruz. Anybody gets on, Evelyn Valladez is scheduled to hit. And away we go as Martinez steps in. First pitch, hits it in the air. Center field, straight away. 1 pitch, 1 out. Martinez flies out to center field for the 2nd time on the day. Keeping Courtney Wojtek busy out there in center field. 1 down, and here's Sadie Flores. Flores on the day, 2 for 2, 2 singles, 2 runs scored. As she stands in here in the 4th. Hits this one in the air. 2 pitches. Right fielder there. 2 outs. Savannah Berentius reels that one in for the 2nd out. And Katie Olivares, who worked through 8 hitters in the 3rd inning, has retired 2 on as many pitches here in the 4th. First pitch is ball 1. It's pretty much an automatic take for Kiara Cruz. She stands in. 1-0 pitch. A little bit high for ball 2. On deck is Valladez. Cruz at the plate. 2-0 the count. And the next one. Off speed, misses for ball 3. And now a 3-0 count. 3 balls, no strikes on Cruz. See if she's taking here. Nope, fouls it off. 3-1. Cruz trying to get on here in the 4th. Does with a walk. One aboard here. And up steps Evelyn Valladez. Valladez has had quite the evening as she steps in. Takes a pitch high for ball 1. Valladez tripled in the 1st, drove in 2 runs. Doubled in the 3rd, drove in another run. Also scored a run. It's been a big part of these 6 runs scored by Bishop. She waits. Swings. A big swing, misses, strike 1. You like Olivares coming right after her. Valladez waits for the 1-1. Off-speed pitch and a dandy pitch there, strike 2. For Hallettsville in the 5th, it'll be the 6, 7, and 8, and make that 5, 6, and 7 hitters due up in that 5th inning. Here's the pitch. Swinging a high pop-up, foul ball, and just out of reach. Count stays at 1-2 on Valladez. She gets back in. Here's the 1-2. Strike 3 called. Struck her out, caught her looking. For Bishop in the 4th, the inning comes to an end. No runs, no hits, a walk, no errors, 1 left. And we head to the 5th. Bishop leads this one 6-0. This is Rio Sports Live.
And I am one of the owners here at Main Street Boutique and Bistro. We heard about the rent subsidy grant, so we contacted Rebecca Castillo with the EDC, and she was very helpful. She told us, what we needed to do, the requirements, and helped us go through the application process.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation.
And a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
And he throws it down. Back here on Real Sports Live, Emilio Flores on the camera. I'm Joe Bowling with you. As we have Bishop leading this one 6-0. Hallettsville will hit in the 5th. Kaylee Olivares to lead it off, and away we go. Stands in, first pitch. Swinging, misses, strike one. Olivares, a strikeout victim, back in the second inning, is 0 for 1 on the day. She waits, and here's the next one. Fouls that one for strike two. Oh, and 2 on Olivares. Leading off here in the 5th. Takes it low for a ball. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Nobody on or out here in the 5th inning. Top side. Swing and a miss. First out of the inning. Second time Olivares has been caught on strikes. 6th strikeout of the game for Martinez. That'll bring in Gracie Shimmick. Shimmick stands in. First pitch. Strike called. No runs, 1 hit is the line score for the Lady Brahmas. Next pitch coming. That's a strike call. 0-2 as Martinez was staked to that 3-run lead to start the ball game in that first inning. Misses high. Ball 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On deck is Emily Meagle trying to generate something here in the 5th inning for the Lady Brahmas. The pitch. Swinging a pop-up on the infield. There's a play in foul territory, and that's hauled in for the out by Mia Thomas. Two down. Brings up Emily Meagle. Meagle stands in. And takes a strike as the pattern continues with Andrea Martinez pumping in strike after strike after being given that 3-run lead in the first. There's a swing and a miss. A late swing, strike 2. Looking to the bottom of the 5th, it's 7, 8, and 9 due up for the Lady Badgers. Lady Brahmas trying to get something going here. Ball 1. Would say in the dirt, but this is an all-turf field. And a 1-2 count. Next pitch. That's fouled away. Count remains 1-2. No runs, 1 hit for the Lady Brahmas in the game. 6 runs, 6 hits for the Lady Badgers thus far in the contest. Next pitch coming. Outside, misses for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody on, 2 out here in the 5th inning. The lone hit for the Lady Brahmas came with 2 outs. That was back in the 4th inning. Here's the next one. Swinging a high pop foul ball off to the third base side. That's out of reach. Sadie Flores giving chase over there. Ran out of room. Count remains 2-2. 2-2 pitch on the way. That's low for ball 3. 3-2 count. Meagle trying to get on with 2 outs here in the 5th. Is ready, and here it comes. Ball low, a walk. Good at bat for Emily Meagle. Brings in Katie Zachary. Katie flied out to right field her first time up. Pops this one in the air, and the inning is over. In the 5th for the Lady Brahmas. No runs, no hits, a walk, no errors, 1 left. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Game 1 of a best of 3 between the Lady Brahmas and the Lady Badgers. Bishop leads this one 6-0. This is Real Sports Live. See you later, touchdown.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are back here in Kennedy. Thanks for joining us for our broadcast. Kennedy, one of the first schools that we started broadcasting with this year, back in volleyball season when everything else was shut down. There's a ground ball to second. 1 pitch, 1 out. As Emily Taylor grounds out to start the 5th. Kennedy, one of the first schools that we covered this year. Once football season got rolling. As the big-time growth began for Real Sports Live. Here's a ground ball. 2 pitches, 2 outs. Unassisted is Emily Meagle patrolling first base over there. Handled that with ease. Brings in Maddie Pena. Pena stands in. Laid down a sacrifice her first time up. Strikeout victim her second. Takes one for ball 1 just outside. Pena, the number 9 hitter in the lineup. She stands in. Next pitch coming. A little low ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Nobody on, 2 outs in the 5th. Looking ahead to the 6th. For the Lady Brahmas, they've got the number 9 hitter, and then it's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Swinging a line drive into right field. That's a fair ball and a base hit. A 2-out single off the bat of Pena. Sixth hit of the game for the Lady Badgers. And here's Hannah Griffith. Griffith stands in. And coming right after her, strike one. Griffith on the day, popped out to the catcher first time, strikeout victim back in the second, walked in the third. Pops this one up on the infield. Play is there and made. And Olivares makes quick work of the Lady Badgers in the fifth. No runs, one hit, 2 out, single wasted. They'll strand one. And we head to the sixth. In this one, it's Bishop on top by the score of 6-0. And this is Rio Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rod Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable. For condo and beach house rentals, call and visit the website today. Island Services.
This game heads to the top side of inning number 6. And for Hallettsville, it'll be the 9th spot in the lineup. Kai Lange. And then the top of the order, 9-1-2. Strolling back out to pitch, Andrea Martinez. She's been given 6 runs to work with, has made it work. First pitch in there for a strike. Next pitch coming. Strike 2. Two strikes on Lange. Next pitch. Outside, ball 1. 1-2. Just 2 base runners for the Lady Brahmas so far here in this game. And there's strike 3 called. Another strikeout recorded by Andrea Martinez, her 7th of the game. Now she'll work on Courtney Wojtek. Wojtek on the game, 0 for 2, a couple of pop-outs to shortstop. Shows a bunt, fouls it, strike 1. Nobody on, 1 out, but this is the top of the order rolling through here for Hallettsville. Next pitch. Swinging a line drive into right center field. That gets down. It goes to the fence. Rounding first, heading to second base. Wojtek on her way to third. Stand-up triple. Wojtek took it opposite field. And watch on the replay, she got into this one and drives it in the gap for a 1-out triple. She's now in scoring position as Caitlin Wolszowski stands in. Wolszowski takes ball 1 high. Third time through the lineup Bolshowski waits. Takes a ball, snap throw to third. Nothing doing back there. And it's a 2-0 count. Bolshowski on the day grounded out to third in her first at bat. Strikeout victim in the fourth. Swings through that one. 2-1 count. She had the green light. Martinez trying to work around a one-out triple. Pitches. Foul ball out of play. Count evens at 2-2. For Martinez, a strikeout in the second. Fan 2 in the third, another in the fourth, another in the fifth, one in the sixth. There's a high pop-up. That's a short fly ball. And a good play made. Runner tags but doesn't go. As Alina Cruz made a good play on that one. 2 down. Wind was blowing that away from center field. Cruz was the only one that really had a chance to make that play and made it look easier than what it was. 2 down, and here comes Yansky. Strike one. Yansky, the number 3 hitter in the lineup. Coming into the 6th inning, had the only hit of the game. For the Lady Brahmas, swings through that. Strike 2. Two quick strikes on Yansky. She'll have to protect the plate. Has a runner down at third base, could drive in a run with a hit. Waits for the 0-2. Strike 3 called, caught looking, and the inning comes to an end. Masterful job by Andrea Martinez pitching through that. A 1-out triple. Runner stranded at the third in the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Bishop leads game 1 of this best of 3. And the score, 6-0. This is Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories and Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Back here, Real Sports Live, as Hallettsville heads back out on the field in the bottom of the 6th inning. They had a runner at third base with 1 out, stranded her right there. And the Lady Badgers of Bishop will hit in the bottom of this 6th inning with a 6-0 lead. First pitch, swinging, strike 1. Alina Cruz. Cruz on the day. Strikeout victim, walked and grounded to third. Takes that low for a ball. Count evens at 1-1. On deck, Andrea Martinez. Cruz hits it on the ground, third. Quick throw and over and out. One down here in the bottom of the 6th. And here's Andrea Martinez. Martinez steps in, walked and scored back in the first. Takes that one. At the letters for strike one. On deck is Sadie Flores for the Lady Badgers. Martinez trying to get on with one out. Takes it high. Ball one, 1-1. One ball, one strike. Nobody on, one out. For the Bishop Lady Badgers. Next pitch. Off speed. And that misses for ball two. 2 balls and a strike on Martinez. His 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 spots in the lineup have been the ones that have produced the damage tonight for the Lady Badgers. That's ball high. Now a 3-1 count. Martinez has scored a run. Flores on deck has scored 2. Kiara Cruz has scored a run. After that, Evelyn Valladez has driven in 3, scored 1. And that's the damage in this game so far. Ball 4 misses. It's a 1-out walk. Martinez on board for the second time in the game via the walk. They'll replace her as Ashlyn Scott, the courtesy runner, checks in again. And Sadie Flores checks in. Singled in the first, came around to score a run. Singled in the third. Same deal, scored a run there. Bats here with a runner at first, hits it in the air. Playable, and an out in the infield. Flores retired for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in Kiara Cruz. Cruz steps in, takes strike one. Hallettsville in the 7th will have the number 4 spot leading off. Martinez trying to keep it. There's a hard hit ball into left field. That's a hit. Second hit of the game for Kiara Cruz. The inning continues. Josh Moody replay, you'll see Cruz. Ball was hit so hard it got to the left fielder in just a blink of an eye. Martinez had to check up at second base. And here's Evelyn Valladez. Valladez has had a big game so far. First pitch. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes as we're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Coming to you from Kennedy. Bishop leading, next pitch. Swinging a ground ball to second. Through the second baseman, into center field. A run will score. Valladez on base for the second time, I think the third time in the game. And Bishop extends the lead to 7. Brings in Emily Taylor before that. Some changes as Bishop makes an announcement. Mizell run for Valladez. She was shaken up on the base paths back in the third inning. But a big day at the plate for Evelyn Valladez. First pitch swinging, that's popped up into foul territory down the line. Just out of reach, strike one. 4 of the 7 runs have been driven in by Evelyn Valladez today, who stands down at first base. Well, the courtesy runner in her place. 4 of the 7 runs counted for by her at bats. And misses for a ball. Count goes to 1-1. Valladez also scored a run. Ground ball to third. Inning over. For Bishop, they'll score a run. They'll do so on 2 hits. Strand another. And we head to the 7th. Bishop leads this one 7-0. This is Rio Sports Live.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. Fans having some fun over there on the Bishop side in between innings. So we head to the 7th inning. Shadows have taken over the field. Emilio will be working with Sunshine on part of the field where he's got his camera. Shadows on the other. That's a challenge. Emilio Flores doing a terrific job here this evening from Kennedy. In the 7th inning for Hallettsville, it'll be Emma Grauman, Kaylee Olivares, Gracie Shimmick. Anyone gets on, Emily Meagle. First pitch, swinging, strike one. Andrea Martinez started this game right back in the center circle, trying to finish it off. Next pitch, that's a ball. That's not Martinez pitching anymore. Oh, yeah, it is. Martinez still pitching. 1-1 the count. Martinez is set and spins it home. Swinging a little foul ball out of play. On the right side, 2 quick strikes. For Hallettsville, they have been looking up at 2 strike counts many times here this evening. If it gets to a 2 strike count. Martinez has been just firing strike after strike in there. There's another foul ball out of play. Count stays at 1-2. No runs, 2 hits for the Lady Brahmas. 7 runs, 8 hits for the Lady Badgers of Bishop. Here's the 1-2. In the dirt, ball 2, 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. You can see the Shadows have taken over behind home plate, stretching out. Sunshine still out beyond the pitcher's circle. And here's the pitch. Bringing another pop-up, a mile high. And the out recorded. Anna Griffith reels that in for out number 1. Like and follow us on Facebook if you haven't done so already. It does help. We are still searching for ways to get our numbers up. Here's the pitch. And another strike. Kaylee Olivares, strikeout victim in the second. Went down on strikes in the 5th, batting here in the 7th. Takes that for a ball. Base runners, base runners. That's the Lady Brahmas need right now, trying to get back in this one, trailing 7 runs. A 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball, left center, right center field. That's going to go off the fence around first, heading to second as Oliveira slides in there safely. Kaylee Oliveras on a rope, bounces that one off the fence. As she pulls this one in the right center field gap. Like I said, when you're looking at this from the Hallettsville perspective, it's just simple base runners. That's what they need. Olivares with the double. Team's 3rd hit. Brings in Shimmick. Shimmick waits. Takes it high for a ball. Ball 1. There'll be no game in this series tomorrow, but we've got plenty on Rio Sports Live as we continue this baseball and softball coverage. Back here on Saturday in the afternoon for game 2 of this best of 3 as ball 2 misses. To Shimmick. Emily Meagle on deck. Shimmick 0 for 2 today. Grounded out to second in the second. Popped out on a foul ball. That was in the 5th. Takes a strike here. 2-1 the count. Martinez working here for Bishop in the 7th. Next pitch to Shimmick. So they're going to pop up in his short right field. Maybe trouble. Right fielder comes in, makes the catch. Katie Zachary covering some good ground there to record the out. And the Lady Brahmas are down to their last out here in game 1. First pitch, strike called. Meagle walked in the 5th. One of now just 4 base runners in the game for Hallettsville. Batting here in the 7th. Fouls that one away quickly in the hole 0-2. As Andrea Martinez a strike away from putting her team up 1-0 in this best of 3 series. Meagle trying to reach, has to protect the plate. Count 0-2, and here it is. Swinging a ground ball, foul ball just down the third base side. Count stays at 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 on, 2 outs here in the 7th. Next pitch to Meagle. Strike! Oh, just missed. Umpire gave a flinch like he was going to punch that out. And Meagle gets another chance. Is ready, waits, here's the 1-2. Ground ball to third. That's a diving play in foul territory over there by Sadie Flores. Count stays at 1-2 as Meagle battling here in the 7th. Ball low. Eight strikeouts in the game recorded by Martinez. Fiegel at the plate, waits. Here's the pitch to Meagle. Swinging a hard hit ball. That's down the line foul. Meagle got a good swing at that one. But just a hard line foul ball. And we'll do it again. The 2-2 pitch. Outside, ball 3. Meagle works it to a full count. Again, for Hallettsville, it's all about just simple need of base runners. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball past third base into left field. This will drive in a run. Meagle with a great at bat makes it 7-1. Emily Meagle on the replay. Just a terrific at bat. (7-1) game, and here's Katie Zachary. Zachary on the day, 0 for 2. Strike call. So often in a series, you look at the way a game ends for anything that may launch some momentum. Even as much as a run scored here after a shutout was within reach. Strike 2. Bishop scored 3 runs in the first. Matched that with 3 more in the third. Scored another in the 6th. Leads at 7-1 here in the 7th. The 0-2 pitch. Ground ball, pass first into right field. Runner coming home. No throw, safe there, 7-2. RBI single for Katie Zachary. The inning continues. Kai Lange steps in. And now if you're Hallettsville and Lange can get on board, you got the top of the order right behind her. Takes ball 1. Lange on the day, strikeout victim in the 3rd. Same result in her at-bat in the 6th. Next pitch coming. Late swing and a miss. Strike 1, 1-1. Scoreboard reads 1-2. Lange at the plate. Waits. And here's the next one. Swing and a miss. And Bishop wins game 1 by the score of 7-2. Nine strikeouts in the game recorded by Andrea Martinez. And game 1 of this best-of-3 series belongs to the Lady Badgers of Bishop. Recapping it for you, Bishop scored 3 runs in the first inning. When after 2 were outs, a walk was issued to Andrea Martinez. The next 3 hitters all with hits. Sadie Flores with a base hit, an RBI single by Kiara Cruz, and then a 2 RBI triple by Evelyn Valladez ended up driving in what was the winning run back in the first inning. In the 3rd, Lady Badgers sent 8 hitters to the plate, scored 3 more times. highlighted by another extra base hit off the bat of Valladez. Drove in another run. She also scored a run that inning. It was 6-0. It went to 7-0 in the 6th when Valladez got yet another hit. Her third of the game made it 7-0. 2 runs across in the top of this 7th inning for the Lady Brahmas. But the Lady Badgers take a 1-0 lead in this best of 3. That's going to do it for our broadcast. Emilio Flores on the camera. I'm Joe Bowling. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast here today. And reminding you, this series takes a break tomorrow, and then we'll be back out here at Kennedy on Saturday in the afternoon for Game 2. Reminding you, Rio Sports Live has a ton of coverage going on right now. Softball and baseball playoffs throughout the area. Maybe switch over to one right now. You'll catch a good one. This was a good one. Lady Badgers win it. Final score 7-2. Our U.S. Army player of the game, Evelyn Valladez, going 3 for 4 at the plate with a run scored and 4 RBIs as she assists her team in the victory here today. Final score 7-2 from Kennedy. Emilio and I say so long.